Want CapCut Pro features for free? Without using any crack, without risking your PC, and using a completely safe and legal method? In this video, I'm going to show you a hidden trick that uses CapCut's own system files. And trust me, most people have no idea this exists. So make sure you watch till the end, because even a small mistake can mess this up. Now, before we start, just understand one thing. This is not a hack. We're not modifying anything. We're simply using files that CapCut itself generates during processing. So let's begin. First of all, you need to download an older version of CapCut from a trusted website like UpToDown. Install it normally, like any other software. Nothing special here. Go into the settings and turn off auto updates. Because if CapCut updates itself, this method might stop working. So just make sure that auto update is disabled. Now, open CapCut, create a new project, and import any random clip. It doesn't really matter what clip you use, this is just for demonstration. Once your clip is on the timeline, go to Effects and apply any Pro effect you want. You'll notice the little Pro badge, but don't worry about it. Just apply it normally. Take a second here to adjust the effect if you want, just so you can clearly see the change on screen. This helps viewers understand what's happening. Now, once you're done, right-click on your clip and convert it into a compound clip. If you don't know what that is, it basically merges everything into one layer, so CapCut can process it as a single unit. After that, click on Pre-process. You'll see a loading bar, and this is where CapCut is actually rendering that effect internally. Now, visually, nothing special happens yet, but in the background, a processed file has been created. And this is the key part of the whole method. Now, minimize CapCut and go to your C drive. Then open Users, then open your PC username folder. For example, mine is AB. Then go into App Data. If you don't see App Data, just enable hidden files from the View menu. After that, go into Local, then find the CapCut folder, open User Data, then Projects, and inside that, you'll find a folder called com.lveditor.draft. This is basically where all your project data is stored. Now, open this folder and you'll see multiple folders with different numbers. These are your project IDs. To find the correct one, just go back to CapCut and look at the number shown on the top bar of your project window. For example, mine shows 0503, so I'll open that same folder here. Once you open it, go into the Resources folder. Then open the Combination folder, and right here, you'll find the processed file, the one that already has your Pro effect applied. You can open it to confirm, and you'll see the effect is actually baked into the file. Now this is the moment. Just drag and drop this file back into CapCut. Place it on your timeline, and now delete the original compound clip. Basically, you're replacing it with this processed file. And just like that, your Pro effect is now applied. No subscription needed. Now don't rush. Take a second to compare before and after so you fully understand what just happened. Once you get this, everything else becomes easy. Now let's do the same thing with transitions, because a lot of people ask about this. Take two clips, place them next to each other, and apply any Pro transition between them. Again, you'll see the Pro label, but just ignore it. Now select both clips, convert them into a compound clip, and pre-process it. Same process as before. Now go back to that same folder path. Open the correct project ID folder, go into Resources, then Combination, and you'll find a new file created. Drag and drop that into CapCut, delete the original compound clip, and now your Pro transition is applied. You can repeat this method for multiple transitions. Just take your time with it. Now, let's talk about what you can actually use with this method. You can try effects, transitions, filters, even time ramp effects. I haven't personally tested every single feature, so if something doesn't work for you, make sure to mention it in the comments so others can know as well. Now, there's one important part that most tutorials don't explain properly: audio. If you try to apply something like vocal isolation or vocal removal directly on a video clip, this compound clip trick usually won't work. So instead, what you need to do is extract the audio from your video first. You can do this directly inside CapCut. Once you have the audio file separately, apply vocal isolation or removal on that audio. If you have multiple audio clips, combine them into a compound clip just like we did with video. The good thing is, for audio, you usually don't need to pre-process. The file will automatically appear in the combination folder. Just go there, drag and drop it into CapCut, and replace the original compound clip audio.
After that, once both your video and audio are ready, combine them again into a final compound clip. Pre-process it one last time, and repeat the same drag and drop step. Now your final project will have all the effects properly applied. At this point, you can export your video like normal. Before ending, just remember, this method depends on how CapCut processes files internally. So if something changes in future updates, it might behave differently. But as of now, it works perfectly fine if you follow every step carefully. And that's it. A complete, safe, and legal way to use CapCut Pro features without using any crack or risky method. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who edits videos. And if you get stuck anywhere, just drop a comment. I'll try to help you out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.